They have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do it 100% gamer, bro. If no one else working hard, I would do it for the gamer. Yo, can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTS, RPG, or maybe even MMO. Girl, you always talking. Howdy, and welcome back to another video for Love Live School Idol Festival All Stars. Man, that title is so hard to to say and remember, but I need you to hit the like and subscribe buttons as I post content daily. Make sure you check us out on Discord. Link to that will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. I really like to get people to come by and actually check it out. So if you are actually a person that's interested or playing this game, please do say something. I like to have a little section for us in this community because I enjoy this game so much. So much. Everybody's playing Seven Deadly Sins and I'm playing it too, but I love this game. But today we're going to talk about my top 5 beginner tips. Yes, my top 5. Not his top 5, not her top 5, not they top 5, my top 5. Alright, so let's get into it. Coming in at
number 5.
Do the lessons. Do the lessons. Do the lessons, do the lessons, do the lessons, do the lessons. I say that like, alright, we're going to click on training section here. Wrong place, not the training. I said the lessons. What you doing, man? What you doing, gamer? Alright, the little question mark at the top right of the corner, right here, is our lesson section. You get like 400 star gems for completing it. I don't see why you wouldn't do this, but it is pretty helpful. They give you some tips on actually how to play the game, even though it can be kind of confusing. I think I got to about lesson 7 when it started actually clicking and making sense, because everything before it was like, I'm like, what? But they try to give you a breakdown. They try to feed you a little bit, because this is a lot of information to take in at once, because it took me a while to really catch on and start understanding how to play this game, because I know it's many of you out there that still don't know what you're doing. You like the game, you enjoy it, don't know what you're doing, you're just playing it because the songs are good, the characters are likable, and maybe you already like a fan of the IP. I know nothing about Love Live or any of this prior to just picking up this game. So make sure you check out those lessons. But you can always come back here for more info if you need it. Like I said before, you can always check me out on a Discord. Link to that be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. So that is our number 5 tip and what you should be doing when playing this game. Alright, so let's move on. Coming in at
number 4.
level up your team. Level up your team. I said this because at first I was like, I don't want to waste the resources. Kind of want to get a feel of everything. I did my first little scouting. I want to say something so bad because that's just the background I come from. But I did my scouting and I got like a UR and a bunch of SRs, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta just like play with these and everything. But don't feel like the base characters, the rares, are bad, because they're gonna be helpful. Half the time they're the ones that's doing the best in my stages. Like doing a song, and at the end of the song, the MVP is one of the rares, not even a UR. Like, not even a super rare. So it's just like, all right, maybe I just need to invest into them. I can even show you guys here. Let me click on my school idols, and then we just go to our list here, and it should show us our levels on our list. Yeah, so it shows us the levels that we have. Now, some of them not even like, they just rares, basic rares. I was taking most of them to 10 at first just to get a feel, because I didn't want to like throw all my resources away. But then when I saw it really didn't cost that much, and to like really like level them up and everything like that, I don't have everybody that's in here because there's a lot of girls, and I'm just still kind of getting into the rhythm of things, because I still want to get a better understanding, because every song is different and what you may need and may bring may be different as well. And I know that stuff kind of get confusing at times, but yo, level them up. You will thank me and thank yourself, most importantly, later, that you have leveled up your characters that you're using. I mean, even if you're just using the base default, you just hit the recommended and they just throw something in there. You level those up, I guarantee that you're gonna find some success once you start understanding how the game actually works. So let's move on to our next one, coming in at
Number 3.
this time. You want to do the training as much as you can because you're going to be spending a lot of your resources leveling your characters up, building their skills and everything. And the training is so important because you're going to need all of these different materials to be able to progress your team and get them strong. You're gonna need a lot of it because you got a team of 9 and 9 characters in your party is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I played RPGs where at the most you might have 5 or 6, but 9, that is a lot of characters to be investing in. I can go to my school idols once again and I can show you like some of the skills and everything and some of what we've been leveling. We just click on my baby. I gotta learn the names. Hanoka. I want to say Katona, but I was thinking that, but I'm like that's not her name. Hanoka. I gotta learn the names a little bit better. But like we go here and click on the practice, and we go check out like her list. Like we fairly progressed. We're still working on the voice because you don't get the material that I'm clicking on at the end here. You don't get those like a dime a dozen. They don't come quite often. And when they do, it's like it's not going to always be a lot. So, and the last ones that I invested in was getting her costume, so when she's on stage, she can look cute and that kind of stuff. But as you go along, it costs those materials, and then you're gonna need some. You're gonna need some of the gold as well as the notes for some from certain things just to be able to level them, just to be able to level them up. And trust me, this is gonna help you because you're gonna need high appeal for some songs. You're gonna need high stamina for songs that might drain your stamina because there's some hard songs. And like playing it is not even difficult, but the song itself, if you mess up one mistake, your stamina depletes. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And then some for your technique, which is going to help you progress better and when you land in your notes. And you're gonna need all of that. So that is our number 3 tip that you're gonna want to know when playing Love Live School Idols Festival All Stars. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. So moving on, coming in at
Number 2.
your voltage. Now, with your voltage, it's gonna be dependent on, and I probably have like a random song playing at this point, and I just like kind of like go through what will be happening. You gotta like look at the info when you start off. The info is going to be critically important for you to be paying attention to because it's going to tell you exactly what you're going to need for your songs. And when you're doing your songs, the voltage is going to be the bar that's going to determine whether you get an S or you get something less than that. And you always want to shoot for the S. You want to get the best for your S. So trying to maximize the amount of voltage that you get. You don't always start with the voltage, but you want to maximize how much you get. So when you're using your SP skill, you can just boost your voltage to the next level, and you will see it happen as I'm talking about it now. It will make sense probably once I edit it and make it sound like it's good, but all of that stuff gonna happen and it's gonna be great and it's gonna be beneficial for you going forward. So it's not gonna make sense, but it will when we get to our next section here. Coming in at
Number 1.
our top thing that you need to know when you're playing Love Live, School Idol Festival, All Stars is appeal chance. Appeal chance, appeal chance. This one racked my brain so much. You do not understand how I wanted to really get what did this actually mean. And this is probably the most important thing when it comes to actually playing the songs, because there is going to be a note that comes up that says start. When that note starts, there's going to be something that's going to prop up in the middle of your screen at the top. That is going to tell you exactly what you need to do during your appeal chance. It can be short, it can be long, but you have to nail it, because this, if you, it can be a hit or miss. If you mess this up, that could cost you your S. Some songs will give you a little bit of leeway if you do good on landing your notes, but other songs will punish you if you do not get most, if not all, of your appeal chances done. It is critical. So when that comes up, it lets you know. Some of them want to be like get high voltage, so you swap to your voltage squad, and you make sure that they doing their job and you're doing your job correctly, so you can get the most voltage, which is generally the easiest thing to do during the appeal chance. But the hardest thing sometimes is the short ones, which is probably happening in the video and the current song that's playing. When it's short and you have to get a certain SP gain, certain SP charge, something like that in that instance. Sometimes it happens frequently in some songs, or it's slower. It just all depends on the song. This is why you read what is expected to happen in each appeal chance at the beginning, and you also, ooh, my video's done, for another video. Or once you get in there and once you do it, you kind of have to practice at this point. You kind of want to get familiar with the song and what's happening at those points, so you can get good at it, so you can do it and actually achieve that S. So the appeal chance is so important for you to go. I can go into depth a little more into, voltage, appeal chance, stamina reduction, all of that stuff in separate videos if you would like that. So make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below so we can talk about that and we can get more of this content rolling, because I like to see, a little more of this, or I just want to play the game more. That's just how it is. So we come into the end here. We're going to wrap it up, but I hope you have enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you smash that like button, and that will be greatly appreciated. If you didn't like it, there is a button for you guys as well. Link to our Discord where we talk about the games we play will be in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment below. Don't forget, if you're new here, to subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so you can see my content when it goes live first, because you always want to be first. And I like to see more people from the Love Live community come around and hang out and talk about this game with me some more. I need somebody to actually talk about this game with. So if this is your fancy, if you are interested, make sure you do come by and hang out. And this is your host, GamerDude2088, and I will see you next time. And I'm out. Hanoka, girl, kid you, girl, thank you. Deuces.